Hey guys, it's Caitlin from Caitlin in College. Welcome to my final vlog post about the semester and bucket list stuff. So for my final project, I decided to go around and ask a couple different people that I interact with pretty regularly about their bucket list ideas. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to see how different my bucket list ideas were from theirs, even though we pretty much live the same type of college life, as in we're involved in the same type of things, we have the same type of friends, or our majors are similar. Because everyone has different things that they really want to be into, and everyone tries different things, and some of my bucket list items could be completely different from theirs. So I wanted to kind of check out how other people imagine their bucket list to be, or if they even had bucket lists at all. And what I was super surprised to find was almost everyone I spoke to did not have a bucket list, which I just thought was bonkers because I have had a bucket list since my freshman year, and I've really tried to keep up with it and kind of check it out and make sure I was completing things on it when I was bored or when there was a sunny day and I didn't have anything to do. I would go out and do something like that. Or if I knew there was an event coming up that I really wanted to participate in, I would try really hard to be there so I didn't miss it, especially now that it's my senior year. I really wanted to go to Palisade Peach Fest, and I did that. I really wanted to go to Fruit of Fall Fest. I did that. I wanted to float the river while it was still sunny. I was able to do that. So there's a lot of things that I've wanted to do throughout my 4 years, and I've just really tried to make sure my senior year that I get those done. And so this is kind of my case as to why I think bucket lists are really important to have and why I think they're really cool. So for example, my bucket list, let's just pull it up on my phone right now and kind of see what we have on there. I'll read it out to you guys. So I brush this up at the start of my senior year. Okay, so bucket list before I leave. Go to Los J's, eat at the Nepal place and Main Street, eat at Wiener Schnitzel, go to a hockey game, climb Mount Garfield, float the river, camp in the Grand Mesa, camp in the National Monument, rent bikes and wine taste, bike parade in Fruta, Fruit Truck Friday, Peach Fest, Fruit of Fall Fest, go to the Palette, really splurge at Bin 707, and go to La Puerta. So there's a couple of these things on here that I've already completed, and I've, bolded them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Yep, I bolded the ones I already completed, so I know that I accomplished something. So the ones I've done, I've eaten at the Nepal place, I have gone to a hockey game, I floated the river, I did rent bikes in Palisade and go wine tasting, I went to the Peach Fest, and I went to Fall Fest. So they were all really, really fun things that I did, and I got really good memories from all of them. And I don't think I would have done them had they not been on my bucket list, because it's a tangible thing that I could look at and say, hey, this is like a really cool thing I should be doing. I have a free couple of hours, maybe I should just go do it. Or, when the hockey game rolled around, I knew I wanted to go to a hockey game, but at the same time, I have been told from so many people that the hockey games are so cool, and I shouldn't count them out. I should really go check them out. And so I made a point to go check them out. And so I just think it's important because if you're like me and things just slip your mind and you have all these things circling around your brain all the time, and keeping things straight can be a bit of a difficulty, I think writing it down is really important just so that you don't forget the things that you wanted to do. So that you don't, leave school or leave Grand Junction one day saying, oh my gosh, I wish I would have done that one thing. Everyone said it was so cool and I just never did it. So that's why I've made a point to write it down and try and complete as many as I can. I still have a lot on my bucket list left to do. There's a lot going on. And it is sometimes difficult because, weather can be a factor for some of my bucket list items like camping. But at the same time, I've never camped in the snow before, so that might be a cool thing. I could go snowshoeing, something like that. Or the National Monument doesn't really get snow, so I could try going up there. So I just like it because it's a tangible thing you can look back at, and when you're bored one day, you don't have to sit around thinking about what you want to do because you have a list already prepared. You can go do that. And so out of the things that I've done so far, I really enjoyed most of them, and I've come away with a lot of really good memories. And so I definitely wanted to, just highlight that there is yet to be something on my bucket list that wasn't great. And even if it isn't great, I mean, at least I did it, I'm not going to leave school saying, oh man, I wish I tried that one thing. I tried it, maybe it wasn't great, maybe it sucked, but, I still tried it. But like I said, that's not been the case for anyone or any item on my bucket list I've tried so far. And one more thing about them is definitely keep them updated. So I think I had one my freshman year and, sophomore year, junior year, all those. But I definitely have, been able to try more things. And so I'm not going to have go to Hot Tomato on my bucket list because I did that like freshman year. So keep it up to date. Don't let it get outdated so that you know that you're completing a lot of really cool things and, take photos and write down your experiences if you want to because it's just fun, like getting out of your comfort zone, doing something you wouldn't normally do just for the sake of doing it, just like do something because you want to do it. Don't do something because you have to, if you're obligated, that's the beauty of a bucket list is you're going to do something just because it sounds fun. So that is why I like bucket lists. That's my pitch to you guys to make a bucket list while you're in college. And my professor, she had a really good idea instead of phrasing it like a bucket list because that can come off as a little bit boring or like there's not a time limit on it. She said that if you were to leave Grand Junction in a week or if you were to leave your college in a week, what would you want to do in that week? So if that helps you get, your juices flowing and get things started for you to write your bucket list, I say think about it like that. That definitely helped the people that I interviewed in my Instagram story to come up with ideas that they had. And he just said, yeah, and you can be repeat things too, like I've been to Bin 707 before, but on my bucket list I have go there and really splurge because it is a nicer restaurant and they have really good wines and really good whiskey drinks and salmon and steak and all that good stuff. And every time I've gone there, when it's on my bill, I'm like, oh, I'll just get the burger because it's the cheapest thing on the menu. So I do have on my bucket list to go there and just really not care about cost and just get what I want to order and just splurge for the night. So, you can do things like that too. You can do things you've already done, but just, put it on there just if you want to redo it or have another experience there. So, yep. Definitely think about making a bucket list before you leave for school, especially when you become a senior. I have one semester left and I have a lot to do on my bucket list still, so I'm going to really make an effort to going through that and doing that. So, yep. Okay, thanks for watching. Check out my Instagram story on Caitlin in College and my blog about my interviewing experiences with all the people that I talked to. Okay, bye.